Here are 100 facts about our mysterious world. Let's begin. The Statue of Liberty is made of copper, originally the color of a penny, turned green by oxidation. A glass of water contains more atoms than there are glasses of water in the oceans. Some mountains have pink snow that smells and tastes like watermelons. An ear of corn typically has 16 even-numbered rows and 800 kernels. You can smell rain due to a combination of plant oils, bacteria, and ozone. Salvador Dalí designed the Chupa Chups logo in 1969, insisting it be placed on top of the wrapper. The southern version of the Aurora Borealis is called the Aurora Australis, visible best in winter. Victorians said prunes instead of cheese when taking photos to avoid smiling. The Sargasso Sea has no shores and is bordered by 4 ocean currents. Sneezes blow air out of your nose at 100 miles per hour. Ripe cranberries bounce over a wooden barrier during harvest. 90% of the world's population lives in the northern hemisphere. There are more cell phones than people on the planet. The Eiffel Tower was originally planned for Barcelona. The presidential limousine has no keyholes, only the Secret Service can open it. The longest cricket match lasted 12 days, ending when the English team had to catch their boat home. Qantas Airways flew an interstate flight powered by cooking oil in Australia. The Guinness Book of World Records was created out of frustration over finding the fastest game bird. Animals with bigger brains tend to yawn longer. Pizza Margherita was created to resemble the Italian flag for Queen Margherita in 1890. Abraham Lincoln loved cats, letting one eat from a formal dinner table. Spam email is named after the ubiquitous canned meat made infamous in a Monty Python sketch. The least used letters in English are J, Q, X, and Z. There's a 1 in 1,461 chance of being born on February 29th. The most remote ATM is located in Antarctica. German chocolate cake is named after an American baker, not Germany. Mars has red skies but blue sunsets due to dust in the air. A chef's hat has 100 pleats representing 100 ways to cook an egg. 60% of the human brain is fat, making it the fattiest organ. Play-Doh was originally designed to clean wallpaper. Stop signs were yellow until 1954, when red dye became available. 2 scientists in Antarctica found each other via a dating app. Tree rings grow wider in warm, wet weather. Dalol, Ethiopia, is the hottest inhabited place on Earth. J is the only letter not in the periodic table. A single strand of spaghetti is called a spaghetto. Leaving without saying goodbye in English is called a French exit, and vice versa in French. Standing still can burn 100 calories per hour. GPS is free to use but costs $2 million per day to operate. The UK has the highest number of tornadoes per land area. Times Square was originally called Longacre Square. Ketchup was sold as medicine in pill form in the 1800s. The longest musical piece, lasting 639 years, is currently being played in Germany. Every episode of Friends contains the word friends. Jousting is Maryland's official sport. Pac-Man was inspired by a pizza with a slice removed. Cookie Monster's real name is Sid. A human is made of 7 octillion atoms. There are 3 billion stars in our galaxy. A blue whale's heart is as big as a small car, audible from 2 miles away. Dolphins have unique vocal whistles that function as names. Cleopatra lived closer to the moon landing than the construction of the Great Pyramid. Bubble wrap was originally designed as textured wallpaper. Facebook's like button was nearly named the awesome button. You spend about 6 months of your life waiting for red lights to change. A bolt of lightning can toast 100,000 slices of bread. In 1992, 30,000 rubber ducks were lost at sea and are still being found globally. The human body can emit enough heat in 30 minutes to boil a gallon of water. Apple launched a clothing line in 1986, which failed. All blue-eyed people share a common ancestor. An Australian man once tried to sell New Zealand on eBay. Mauna Kea in Hawaii is taller than Mount Everest, considering its underwater height. There are cities named Boring, Oregon, and Dull, Scotland, that are sister cities. The interrobang is a combination of a question mark and exclamation point. Doritos are highly flammable and make good kindling. IKEA is named after its founder, his farm, and his hometown. Melting glaciers produce a fizzing sound called Bergy Seltzer. Alan Shepard played golf on the moon during Apollo 14. Continental plates drift at the same rate as fingernail growth. Cats can be allergic to humans, especially to perfumes or soaps. Black sapote is a fruit that tastes like chocolate pudding. Art was an Olympic sport from 1912 to 1948. Black boxes on planes are bright orange for visibility. Papua New Guinea has the most languages of any country, over 820. The original name for the Lion King was King of the Jungle until it was realized lions don't live in jungles. The word for nieces and nephews is nibblings. Scratching your ear can help quiet a tickly throat. Fruit stickers are edible, though the fruit should still be washed. The shadow of an atom is the smallest thing ever photographed. There are 16 million thunderstorms annually, with 1,800 happening at any given moment. The weird holiday, What If Cats and Dogs Had Opposable Thumbs Day, is celebrated on March 3rd. The largest tree on Earth is the General Sherman, a giant sequoia over 2,000 years old. Elvis Presley dyed his naturally blonde hair black, sometimes using shoe polish. The first photo ever taken took 8 hours to expose. Ancient Greeks threw apples at women to show affection. Tea bags were initially designed for removing tea before drinking. Bees regulate the temperature of their hive by flapping their wings. Extreme ironing is a real sport, involving ironing in remote locations. The first roller coaster was initially used to carry coal down a hill. The smallest inhabited island is Just Enough Room Island in New York, which fits only a tree and a house. Baby owls are called owlets, but baby toilets are not called toilets. That's all for this episode. For more content on amazing and unique facts, follow Unveiled Unknown. Thank you for watching.